Hey, this is Marcy Penner for Studio Calico, and I am happy to be back with you today on the Studio Calico blog to be putting together Project Life Spread using the April kits. And I'm going to start just by popping in my large photos. Actually, I should start by saying last month on the blog, I shared a kind of a walkthrough of a Project Life Spread. And I shared, I didn't go into it in detail, but I shared this template that I've drawn, and I just thought I would take a minute just to mention what this actually is. So this is just a piece of, not even poster board, but just poster paper from the dollar store. And I've taken the page protectors that I use the most. I'm using the 9x12, and I drew in all the 3x4 pockets. I don't use the square pockets a lot, pardon me, but I do use the 3x4 a lot. So I drew out all the 3x4s just with a ruler and a marker, and with a blue marker, the ones in the corners I've outlined just so I know that they can either be 2 3x4s or 1 4x6, depending on which page protector I'm using. And so I often will do my Project Life spreads on here. It allows me to keep the design of the page protector in my head, as well as I'm not working directly on a page protector, which can be kind of lumpy and slippery and awkward and whatever. So if you see the grid in future videos or whatnot, that's just what this is. So I'm going to start by popping in my 4x6 photos, and I'm just going to kind of work from there. One thing that I've done this month is I have made, just in on my computer, I've made some cards that just had the day of the week on the top, and I keep them by my computer, and I'll just journal on them at the end of the day, and then when I pop them in, well, I'm hoping, this is my first time using them, but my journaling is done. I can just pop them right in. I'm really trying to streamline and simplify my process because I really love this project and I don't want to feel that it is too overwhelming to continue with. So anyway, if you are a subscriber and you have the previous month's kit, it actually came with a roller stamp with the days of the week on it. You could just stamp that on a card, do a whole bunch of Wednesdays, do a whole bunch of Thursdays, keep them in a pile by your computer or by your bedside table or somewhere. Just journal some quick thoughts at the end of the day. And then they're ready to go. And I'm hoping, like I said, that this is going to be a good thing. So I've pre-journaled these 3 cards. There's a couple more cards that I'm going to be working on. This one is from the main kit. Actually, everything I'm using today is going to be from the main kit. This one is, I believe it's an Ali Edwards card. And then I highlighted using one of the stickers. I don't know if the glare is actually picking up on this. Let me take it out. One of the stickers from a sticker sheet in that same kit. The days of the week are also in here. I'm a big fan of days of the week. So this journaling card goes with this photo. And so I just put in the Saturday sticker in the middle, and I'll just journal a quick little something at the bottom yet. And I'm just going to pop a white card in here. And also from the main kit are some chipboard shapes, and I've pulled out this one that again has the days of the week, and I'm probably going to stick it either at the top and journal underneath, or I'm going to stick it in the middle and journal on the top and the bottom. I think I'll probably do this, and I want to journal about this photo. So I kind of will usually do kind of a little 2 separate thoughts that are split up with an embellishment. So I think that's what I'm going to do there. I'm not going to adhere it yet, just in case I change my mind on that, but we will just keep going. And one of my favorite things to do with Project Life is to take screenshots of any movies that we watch, or shows that we watch, books that we read, things like that. My kids are older, so I don't have a lot of photos to use, actually. So I have to think outside the box a little bit and and find other ways to capture our life if there isn't actually. And I mean, I never noticed actually, but this spread has no actual people in it. So there you go. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to take, in the kit as well, there's a whole package of these, oops, try that again, of these peach with gold foil tabs. And I want to use this awesome stamp set. And so this was a movie night that we had. So I want to use the clicker board. I'm sure it has a real name, clacker, something. And the little plate, since it was kind of like a movie and pizza night. So I want to use this little but I don't want to use the tab. So I'm just going to trim out the little ampersand, and I'm going to glue that in the middle of those two stamps. And I'm not going to glue that down because I'm usually not an awesome stamper. Okay, so let's cross our fingers and see what happens here. Hopefully it's good. Or not so much. But that's all right. Okay, and I'll go get that plate. These I can see using a lot in my planner as well. And if time allows, that is my plan, to actually have a planner spread in the gallery as well, so we'll see. Okay, oh, that turned out way better than I thought it would. Awesome. Okay, so now I will go ahead and stick this ampersand down. And I don't know that's 100% straight, but my journaling never is anyway. So once I add my journaling in at the bottom, I think that should be good. Along with screenshots of movies and TV, I also like to take screenshots of texts between me and my kids. So I have one there. And at risk of you thinking that my television viewing is totally lame, we found a new TV show that we've been watching, so I have a screenshot of that as well. Something I considered doing was taking one of the 9x12 page protectors that was just full of 3x4 pockets and actually keeping that as a themed page and filling up that whole entire spread with screenshots of movies and TV shows that we watch, or even keeping them separate. So I had to have a whole page of movies, a whole page of TV shows, a whole page of books, and having kind of a themed favorites type of layout. My only problem was that within this time frame that I was using on this spread, I had very little photos or anything that would fit in the 3x4 pockets. So if I had taken these out, I would have had to have spent a lot more time filling those pockets with something else. So it might be something I'll revisit in the future, doing a themed page like that, but for now we'll just stick them in there. And then my last pocket, my one son is obsessed with squirrels. I have no squirrels on this page. The journaling has nothing to do with squirrels. Other than it's just from him, and I thought that I would use the squirrel card to kind of represent that. So I have a quote along with a little description of a dream that he had. So I'll be journaling that in here. Actually, I'll just stick that down here. And I want to, I think, take, well, this is my favorite piece of chipboard that was in this set. And so I think what I will do is I often like to have sewing attaching things, and then I'll like a flare or a chipboard or something on top. Kind of almost looks like you had a push pin holding that down on top of that yet. So I'm going to sew probably here and then put this chipboard piece on over top my stitching. I'm hoping that this is enough room for my journaling. But we'll find out. So I will add the journaling to these 4 cards, and then I think that will be done. I might add some more stuff, but we'll see. Okay, so I've got my journaling completed, and everything sewn down that I had wanted to. One thing was when my journaling got too long, I was left with this space at the top, which bugs me. So what I thought I would do is I would stamp the date on top just to kind of fill up some of that space. Another thing I could have done was I could have taken a piece of washi tape and filled that up, or patterned paper and just kind of had like a border at the top. But there you have it. Lately I've been really happy keeping things simple with a lot of white to keep it light. So this is my finished spread. I think it encompasses, looks to be 3-4 days. And most of the time that's because I have journaling that I include that seems to take up quite a few pockets. But anyway, so I hope you maybe got a few little ideas out of this spread, and I hope you're enjoying the April kits.